y'all, what's up? It's crazy because it's like the more I hear stuff, it's like, dang, yo, I need to do a movie over here, okay? But what's up, everybody? Tonight we are gonna be speaking on Mr. Blue. I done found out so much stuff about this man, y'all. And I don't fault nobody but his mammy. I'm just being honest. Like, y'all, I want y'all to tag him and I want y'all to ask him, what was he putting in my little sister ginger ale? See, one day, right, Krishan had called my mother, and Krishan was on the phone talking to my mother. Blue, I know you remember this day. Y'all was in the truck, and Krishan was talking to my mother, and y'all two had got to fighting. You kept telling Krishan to drink the ginger ale. And Krishan told you, every time I drink the ginger ale, I feel funny. Well, I feel funny every time you give me ginger ale. So what was you putting in her ginger ale? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'll wait for an answer. I mean, if y'all want to go over there and tag him and ask him what was he putting in her ginger ale? And this was in the beginning of her pregnancy. I said, man, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. These people are just evil. Like, the industry is evil, man. It's wicked, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Let me let my girls know I'm live. So yeah, y'all, I'm curious. I want to know what he was putting in my sister juice. Who was you putting in her ginger ale, Mr. Blue? See, a lot of stuff that's going on, they thought that would nobody never find out about. Like, they thought this stuff would never hit the internet. Putting something in somebody's drink, you can get in trouble for that, sweetie. That's why I said I wish I would have knew all this back then. Real talk. Because I'm finding out stuff a little late. You feel me? But I'm glad she got away from him. And deep down in my heart, and I asked my mother, I said, Ma, do you think Krishan really over Blue? Mommy said, Nika, at this time, I do. I really do. So let me tell y'all what happened about Mr. 33rd. Y'all, that man is evil. And you want to keep sending my little sister threats? You want to do this and you going to do that to her? But like I said, like my mother said, he's somebody that's not used to having nothing. So he mad because he couldn't pick my sister car up. So now he want to be sending out messages talking about he going to blow her head off and all this crazy stuff allegedly. What is wrong with y'all people? Like, why do everybody feel like they have a right to her money? I don't get that. I don't understand it. Like, who the hell do y'all people think y'all are? So I just found that out. I'm like, he said, what? Yeah, he got mad because he couldn't pick up one of her cars and he said he was going, yeah, facts. So with that being said, I thank God for messages. And like my mother said, these phones was gonna put a lot of people away. Real talk. And they really are. Because for you to text somebody and tell them that you're gonna blow their head off or whatever because you can't get their car, sweetie, the first day my sister had got the car, you crashed it. You got in an accident. But y'all, there ain't nobody bring that to the internet. I told y'all gonna know all the tea messing with me, okay? Period. And that's what these people on here mad about. Wait a minute. So I just don't understand. Like this world, I mean, it's so much going on out here. And when they say these phones, baby, these phones gonna get a lot of people in trouble. I'm trying to tell y'all. They gonna get a lot of people in trouble. Cause for you to sit there and text somebody some evil mess like that, like you are crazy, boy. Next, like I said, he gonna be trying to do interviews for a couple dollars. It's weird. But he was the same one. Remember, y'all? He kept saying he wasn't clout chasing and he wasn't doing this and doing that. Whole time he was clout chasing, just like that daggone Ninja Turtle was. That Ninja Turtle and 33rd. They was on the same terms. Real talk. I just don't understand. Like, why is everybody coming for one person? How can everybody be so evil? Like, I don't get it. Then they act like she don't even have her son. Like, I don't get this. What is wrong with y'all? Why is the world so evil and conniving? Damn. That's why I said, I'm sorry. I become famous, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm staying away from everybody. Hey, Amaya, because you don't know who you can trust. And I see why my sister carried like she do. And to be honest, she kind of being smart, but she need to cut one more person off, and then she'll be good. Real talk. Yes, girl. He was putting something in Krishan ginger ale. So mommy was still on the phone one day, and I think him and Krishan was arguing, and he must have knocked the phone out her hand, and the phone had went under the seat. So mommy's still on the phone. Mommy said she ain't hang up. She wanted to hear what was going on. So my Krishan told Blue, she was like, anytime you give me that ginger ale, I feel crazy. Like he was putting something in her ginger ale. That's weird. That's why I said it's a lot, yo. Y'all don't hear about. But guess what? Y'all gonna hear about it over here. Mm. One thing for sure, and two things for certain. Because people like this, they need to be put out there. That young lady he dating now, you better be careful, baby. He like to put stuff in people ginger ale. That's some weird ass shit. I'm sorry. Right. That's what I said when I found out. I'm like, he did what? So Blue was definitely not meant for Krishan. He wasn't. Like the stuff I done heard, and y'all know my mother had liked Blue until Ronnie came to her in that dream and said that Blue had something to do with it. Real talk. And baby, if you feel like that, why you here? Why you here? Because one thing about Mama China, baby, she ain't gonna speak no lies over here, nothing but the truth. That's it. And that's why y'all haters be so daggone mad. Because y'all wish y'all knew half the shit that I know. And baby, that ain't even half of it. I'm gonna save the rest of it for a rainy day. But yeah, like I said, I could have just called the group chat and talked to my girls, but mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. I think the whole world need to know about this. Because if he did it to my sister, he will do it to somebody else. I I'm gonna expose him because that's not cool. I'm like, well, what the hell was he putting in her ginger ale? What was he trying to hurt the baby? Like what? What the hell was he putting in the ginger ale? Because he said every time he gave it to her, she felt crazy. Like she didn't feel like herself. So now I want to know is what was he putting in that ginger ale? Blue, come explain yourself. And I see that too. I see him doing that because he that type of person. He that type of person. See y'all, what he trying to do? He trying to make that little girl Nevaeh be another Krishan. And the sad part is she ain't Krishan, baby. She will never be Krishan. I mean the shit the stuff he have these females do on the internet is just unreal. She putting something in his ginger ale because she practiced witchcraft. I pray Krishan never goes back that home. And if Blue had any brains, he'd leave that girl in that house for good and repent. Say it again. Say it again. I can't do that, sweetie. I'm not doing that. And if I was, I wouldn't tell nobody on this internet because y'all know the devils are listening. The devils are listening and they trying to stop certain things. But guess what? They can't be God. Hallelujah. They cannot be God. These people are so daggone evil. I'm talking about evil, y'all. Like, think about this. You as a sister, you shouldn't want your little sister. jeopardizing or putting her life in danger. If you know people in LA got it out for our little sister, why aren't you telling her to stay the hell out of LA? That's where I'm at. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Wait a minute, y'all, hold on. And then if somebody always comment or something, right? And then I got blocked that dumbass. But when I go to block them, it say follow back. Meaning, if you don't like me, why are you following me? So I'm gonna help you out and I'm gonna block you. Period. You saw Blue new girlfriend and Carlissa fighting at his party. Girl, Carlissa smacked the shit. Yeah, I saw it. I said, Lord, I thought for sure that girl was gonna whip her ass. I really did. I saw no, she ain't like Krishan. She's nothing like Krishan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I saw it, honey. I sure did. Did y'all see it? But I told y'all, Clarissa, she gonna fight anybody that dates Blue. Like my mother said, stay on the click, stay on the click. Yeah, she want Blue the wrong way. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, Marilyn, you say what you want to say, baby. Because I wouldn't even let him put my son on. Knowing what I just found out today, I wouldn't even let my son go with nowhere near this man. Okay, period. What I heard today, no, no, no. Ain't that much fucking money in the. I keep telling y'all, money is the root of all evil. I'm gonna put my son out there. Trust and believe. I'm great. Start putting his music out there. He don't need none of them evil people. Hell no. And you know that was a new person because I clearly said the other day my son couldn't deal with Blue because Whack 100 is Blue manager. Y'all remember that? Okay. So these people that keep popping up in the chat don't know what they talking about. Go sit down. Go sit down and roll up. Go do something with your life. Shit, you not wanted over here. Period. But y'all, it's some stuff going on. I'm talking about, man. Then they got that crazy evil stuff going on over there. Oh my goodness, I done heard it. Didn't I tell y'all this internet is something else? But everything is gonna be put out there on this internet. I see it. Just like when that one dude come home that he talking about, and once that dude come home, y'all gonna see. My mother was telling y'all the truth, real talk, cause he gonna come home and he's gonna straight put Blue ass out there. Y'all gonna see. And then when that happened, don't come over here talking about you was right again. You was right again. Yeah, I know I was. Like I said, I'm one of the ones that's not gonna put out no lies. I'm gonna put out the facts. And they be mad as shit, but I don't care. Period. I'd rather tell y'all the truth because the truth never changed. And see and try to tell y'all some lies and try to remember them lies later on. Like I said, I smoke too much. Nah, I'm good. I'd rather put the truth out there. Because guess what? The truth don't change. Only the lies do. Period. I don't know why they don't just listen to you by now. Because they crazy, girl. They crazy. Do you hear me? I told y'all they'd rather listen to the lies. And look, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see how they running with them lies? But they don't want to run with the truth. They'll sit there and sweep the truth under the rug and continue to put the lies out there. Weirdos. They're weird shade lie. They are weirdos. But guess what? Let them keep on running with them lies. What the Bible say about a liar? So let them keep on, baby. Because we going to be good over here. We forever blessed. Why? Because we don't tell lies. Period. Period. I was sitting there. I went back to my old lives and I was just listening to them. I was trying to find the one when Ronnie had popped in that day and he had said some stuff and it was a lot of stuff he said and I wanted to go back and listen to it. Sometimes you gotta go back and replay certain stuff. You hear me? Because we be missing stuff. I'm telling you. So it's good to go back and replay some of them videos. Real talk. But anyways, my babies, I had to come on here and let y'all know that's not cool. Putting something in somebody's ginger ale, that is not cool. Vex on why you know is 2 years old, still drinking milk from the bottle and eating solid foods. Not even- Okay, so the person right here that said, so let's give us the facts on why your nephew is 2 years old, still drinking milk from a bottle. First of all, my mother never took our bottles from us. And he do eat real food, dummy. You ain't see when she was sitting at the table feeding him some seafood. Stop playing stupid. Stop it. Because it's still on the internet, dummy. All right. Now, anyways, y'all. Back to our little chat. These people crazy. They crazy, y'all. Well, you know what? Our family always been like that since everybody got older. And once Krishan got famous, everybody just got like really, really weird. Wait a minute. But anyways, y'all, like I said, it is what it is. I'm not see this the thing with China. I don't sit here and cry and boo-hoo about this messed up ass family. Long as me and my mother good, I'm cool. I'm cool. I got nothing but respect for my mother. Facts. They don't even know my mother, and that's the sad part. They don't. Because the way they disrespect my mother, honey, their days is numbered. I'm trying to tell you. The one that swung and fought my mother want to rematch with her ass. But I told my mother, Ma, give it a God. Give it a God. That's it. The ones that disrespect my mother and try to tear her down and try to make her look bad at the church, their days numbered. Real talk. I said, Ma, give them to God. That's all you got to do. Because the Bible say honor your parents and your days will be long. And that's real talk. These girls, they done put my mother out in the cold. The one y'all keep talking about put my mother out on New Year's Eve. Facts. They was out there shooting and you putting our mother outside. Are you serious? So I mean, ain't none of them gonna have good luck. One of them that just got in an accident, got hit when they was sitting at the light. Yeah, all that's karma. That's what it's called. It's called karma. Like real talk. I'm like, dang, you don't even let your kids drive your car. Like, come on now. Make it make sense, because that don't make sense to me. That's why I said I'm so proud of my nephew. I really am. Because he on the right track and he trying to get the hell away from this shit. And I don't blame him. I really don't. Shout out to Ron. Real talk. Hey Miss Shauna, I hate that your family is so divided, especially in the public eye. Well, sweetie, like I said, it is what it is. You can't change people. Like and y'all done seen how many chances I done gave these damn people, idiots. I done gave them chances at the time. I'm not giving nobody else no more chances. Now it's up and it's time to stay away from me. That's it and that's all. Do not call me for nothing. Like, just leave me be. Period. Like I said, my relationship with my mother is beautiful. And that's all I worry about. Fuck. Siblings are siblings. And then, like they say, shit, it is what it is. Yeah, we all got the same mother, but we are all completely the opposite. Like, we're total different. It's a big difference between us. I'm trying to tell y'all. They don't love nobody. They only love what you can do for them. Period. Hey, China, keep being you, honey. Oh, I am. I promise you that. I'll be praying for your family. My family struggles with similar issues. The enemy is busy. Yep. And guess what? It's crazy because these people supposed to be so into church. That's the thing that get me. Y'all so into church. Y'all go sit in church every Sunday and then come home and do the devil's work. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Next. So what's up, y'all? What's going on? What do y'all think about summer? How do y'all feel about the summer situation? That's what I want to know. How do y'all feel about what's going on with summer? And Tashiki's supposed to be paying cash to fight summer. When they was beef, like it's just how do y'all feel about this? Hold on, let me send this link to my group chat. Let's get to it. I feel like she's speaking facts. Me too. Summer read Tashiki for filth. Yes, she did. Did any of y'all ever live in Baltimore? We all lived in Baltimore. Shiki never wants to fight people who can fight. I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm glad y'all peeped that. I am so glad y'all peeped that. Only person she do keep trying to fight that can fight is my little sister though. She keep on trying to fight Krishan, and I'm like, why the fuck do you want to keep trying to fight the baby? Like, I don't get that shit at all, and I don't like it. I'm just being honest. But when I heard what Summer said, all I could do is sit there with my mouth open, like, damn. First, I was upset because I'm like, damn, she don't need to be speaking on this shit. You feel me? She don't know, you know what I mean, everything. But then, as I sat there and listened to her, I'm like, damn, this shit real. Like, Shorty put everything out there. But that's because of the shit she done heard on the internet, too, though. But my thing is, if you gonna talk about it, don't run why you run it. Like, that's the only thing I didn't like. And then she did say, she was like, yeah, I know Tashiki can beat me. What she said? She said, well, I'm going to keep letting her beat on me or something, she said. I'm like, well, shit, at least she being honest. Okay, cool. I'm a Baltimorean as well. Yeah, baby, straight Baltimore over here. Okay, West Baltimore, Evanston Avenue. Facts. Big facts. West Side all day. Park Heights 21215, Belvedere, St. Charles. Yes, all that. Period. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You're absolutely right. Yep. Now, this is my thing. I said all of them sitting there running their mouth. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My book about to come out, and people will have the money to go do that lie detector test. I don't care if I got paid double to make them do it, because they keep saying they don't want to test us because we was the victims, aka survivors. They want to test the pedos, but as y'all see, the pedos not trying to get tested. So yeah, we gonna figure it out, because all they gotta do is ask us, did it happen? Did that person do this to you? And all we gotta do is say yes or no. Like, I don't understand why they can't do that. But the truth gonna come out. Trust and believe. It always do. Everything I done told y'all and came to light damn near. Everything. Right is right, wrong is I feel like Summer was cool with Siki until Siki spoke on her. Yeah, yeah, Cherry Hill, South Side. Okay. Don't what? Round Road? What? Where? Because I used to live in the back of Round Road. The shopping center, I got to fight in the police. I fought the police in the Cherry Hill Shopping Center. It was like me against 50 police. Yeah, Baltimore all day, baby. She don't really fight Rock because she had plenty of time. She only want to fight her when the cameras are out. Yep. I don't like all the mess that's happening with your siblings, but it'll get better. Yeah, we just pray for them. That's all. She know Rock gonna be competition. That's why she only threatens Rock. Spelman Road, 2600, then 2800. Okay, okay. That's what's up. You all remember when the girl got to fight the police at the shopping center, girl? That was the talk of the year. Okay. I think I fought like 50 police. I'll never forget that. I was waiting for my food, standing outside the store, and the police walked up to me and was like, you gotta move. And I'm like, I'm waiting on my food. But I'll leave that for y'all to read in the book. Yeah. Going to my appointment in my plus sign, of course. I'll keep you posted. Shit, girl, that was a while ago. That was probably like 2010. That was a while ago. Like a while ago. It's crazy because I went down to bookings. I was messed up. Them bitches banked me. Real talk. Can we also talk about Lex trying to dictate what Krishan was saying? She said what she said. Stop trying to put words in her mouth. YJ, yup, what a big carry out. Oh yeah, you know you definitely from Baltimore, Cherry Hill. So look, let me tell y'all, right? Lex, I see her trying to get really. She really wants Tashiki to fight Krishan. I think it's something in the back of her head telling her, look, if I fight Krishan, she can go end up whooping my ass. That's what I see. But I see Lex kissing Shiki ass like a mother effer, okay? I saw that happen to you. Nah, it's cool, girl. That should make everything I've been through, baby. Trust and believe. It only made me stronger. That's it. They tried to tear me down so long. That shit only made me stronger. Real talk. And I'm real, so I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm glad I ain't one of them people that gotta sit there and fake the funk and try to act like I'm somebody that I'm not. Nah, bitch, I always been that bitch. Period. She crazy as hell if she think that. That right, and that's what I keep feeling. I keep feeling like Lex really want to see Tashiki and Krishan fight. She don't want to fight Krishan because she knows if she fight Krishan, she thinking in the back of her head like, damn, is Tashiki gonna jump in or you know what I mean? That's what I see. I see Lex and Tashiki kissing each other ass. It's weird. It's weird. And I'm like, why won't them two fight? That's what I want to know. Why won't y'all two fight? But like y'all said, she can get cool with everybody that can fight. Notice, everybody that can fight, she done got cool with. For what reason, I don't understand, and I don't know why, but it's weird as shit. Then she get mad about Marsha and Krishan relationship, but yet you still hanging with Tay Tay, Anna. What's that big girl name? It start with a. What's that big girl name? I forgot. It start with an A. AJ. Like, come on now. How you hanging with all Krishan ops? Krishan